Hello, it is me, Anime Week or Elite Anime, and I am here to bring you part 8, no, 7. It's part 7 of What If Naruto Had Poison Release. Now, I would like to say this. Both of my polls for my next series is up now. Okay, if you haven't voted on them already, please go vote. Help me decide. I'm not going to have much say in it. Okay, you all are. You're going to have all the say. Just tell me what you want. Now, the Deku What If poll has more choices because I have made more ideas about it than I have ever thought I would ever make. Like, there are so many, uh, like, ideas I have that I have made techniques for, or like attacks for Deku What Ifs for, like either like from like I recently like made a lightning quirk one where it was also based off of Loxus from Fairy Tail. I really want to do that sometime in the future as a series. Then I have an explosion quirk one where I was gonna have him be like Bakugo's brother, like actually, and not like my Spider-Man. What if I currently have up? He was actually gonna be his brother, and blah blah blah. Right. Uh, right. That's the thing. Um. Also, my Naofumi what if? What if Naofumi was the Knuckle Hero, the Brass Knuckles? Will also be coming up. I am also sorry about the background noise. Cows are near me in the creek that I sit by because I need to cool down. I get it. I don't care. I hope you all don't care either. Uh, I have a bad feeling if I put this into the editing software that I'm currently using, it will crash again. It could also be fault of my computer. What I mean is the past two episodes of What If Osto Had Demon Soul Magic have not been able to upload like at all, and I don't know why. Would you all not? Why are you all walking this way? Why not just stay where you were? I swear, you all confuse me greatly. You know how many spots of water is on this place? You could easily just went down the creek. Sat there. There's shade down there, I can see it. Or you could have went up a little bit behind me. There's a spot right there. Actually, there's two. There's two. I've seen you all sit in them. I'm so sorry. But today we're going over the. I don't remember what the arc is called. But I've always called it Hidon Kakuzu, the Immortal Duo arc, because that's really just what mainly happens. That's who they fight, right? That's who they fight. So, okay, for the arcs I don't know the name of, like official names, like there's not really official names, but I don't know. I call them by their main fights, like, the, good lord, I'm gonna throw something at these idiots. It is so loud. See, now, don't get me wrong. I love the cat. I love cows. They're amazing. But they're certainly loud. I can tell you that much. And they're fighting. But if I was to turn my camera on, I would probably get demonetized and thrown off this app, this platform. Uh, I would rather not do that. I mean, it's not like they're just pushing around trying to get more space. That's all they're doing. But it kind of looks bad. Anyways, Uh, yeah. Okay. I said what I needed to say, right? Oh, you must be wondering what's gonna happen with the Naruto what ifs. I'm gonna go back and forth with it and Naofumi. But for now, I'm gonna do two Naofumis in a row, and then go into Naruto, and then Naofumi again, then Naruto, Naofumi, Naruto, Naofumi. Okay, Naofumi, if you don't know who that is, Rising of the Shield Hero. Recently their season 4 came out, and oh my goodness, dude, it makes me want to. No, I'm not. I'm not saying that. That's sus. That's sus. That's sus. The animation, dude. This new Phoenix Bird, dude, it's hot. I don't get how they keep on making like the hot demi-humans. Like, there's a lot of. I've been watching a lot of isekai anime recently with Suki Michi Moonlight Fantasy. I've been watching that. I actually finished it recently, right? And they have a lot of demi-humans, and they're hot, like strangely hot. If you haven't watched the anime, I recommend you watch it. Uh, the English dub is hilarious. Here's the thing. I'm gonna go on a tiny tangent. I'm very sorry. I hope you don't mind. I mean, I feel like you won't care. You probably watch like playing a game or something while you're like listening to this, because that's what I do when I like find what ifs I want to listen to. I'll usually play a game, so I'm not just sitting there doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? I usually turn on either some Golden What Ifs or some Zether or Sage D Samurai or Prince What Ifs. I really miss Prince What Ifs. Oh my god. I miss him. He's great. Wonderful. His recent What If. I need more of it, man. I need more of it. I know you're not watching this, but if you do, I need more of it. See, I'm gonna make a tiny tangent. Sorry, that was a part of it. But anyways, English dub for me is very special because that's what I grew up on. Okay, I never grew up on the Japanese one, and plus I can't understand Japanese, and I have very okay. I can see perfectly fine. I don't have glasses or contacts, but tiny letters far away can't do that. Uh, I I can't. Okay. But see, I watch a lot of English dub animes. Okay, mostly because I am doing stuff while I'm watching them. Like I'll be uh walk well, not walking around. That's a bad example. I could be just walking and staring at the phone. Uh, but I'm doing a lot of stuff while I'm watching them. Like cleaning when it's my turn to clean up my house, my humble abode. Uh, I'll be cleaning my room or whatever, right? And I'll be watching anime. Like, and when I'm not looking at the screen, I can hear it still. So that's my. I love English dub animes, dude, because of that reason. You don't gotta watch it. I mean, you do. Like, um, oh my gosh, the most recent episode of Don in the new season, episode 2. I was cleaning. No, I was walking. I was doing something. I don't remember. But it was around the end of the episode. I don't want to spoil much, but Don Okaroon is about to get in a fight. He actually no, he saves Momo right from being attacked by certain yokai. Right, blah blah blah. Okay, and I wasn't paying attention. I paused that thing. I finished cleaning as fast as I could. Went back a little bit, like about a quarter of the episode. Right. Oh my gosh! This new season of Dandadan is insane, dude. It's absolutely crazy so far. Um, Kaiju number 8 is another anime I'm very excited for to come back. Uh, Shield Hero, I'm very excited for. Black Clover in 2026. My First Love is coming back. If you don't know, I'm a big Black Clover fan, dog. Oh my goodness. It was one of my first animes I've ever like actually finished, like in one sit through. It's my love. It's my first love. Okay, not to sound weird, but like you know how many people call things first love. Okay, it's not weird. I'm gonna have to move, aren't I? I don't. I have a. I don't think you all can hear that. I'm hoping you all can. I don't think you can honestly until they get closer because of my. I also have my mic really close to my mouth, like so I can talk to it, like and y'all can actually hear me. Okay, I really hope y'all can't hear that. I really hope you can't. Why? Why are you all so close? There are so many spots. Like there's shade up there, dogs. And there's water back there. Once again, I'm talking to cows. But I guess I'm also talking to myself recording to this. Huh. Aren't I in a dilemma? I'm in a real bad dilemma, aren't I? I never realized that to now. What happened? Oh, I touched it. Anyways, I believe we should get into it after I get a drink of water and maybe throw something at these cows. That one's gonna just fall onto the other cows if it doesn't start looking where it's at. It's gonna fall. I should go find that turtle. Just throw it in front of them. I hope it wasn't a snapping turtle because I might do it. Oh man, that would be funny. You know, I'll throw Raph at them, dogs. Y'all ever meet Raph? Bro, he's not nice. He's a spiky little dude. I should probably just put a piece of gum in so I don't finish that as quickly. But I'll finish this and then attempt other things. I recently started writing down another one today, another idea today. I know I know you're probably gonna say, how in the nine realms are you gonna start are you gonna do these? See now I've been considering bringing a new date of recording to my repertoire so that I could do this more series, right? I've been considering it. I don't know if I'll do it, but there's a big possibility that I will. Shit. Oh yeah, you never seen these. Well, that's the one that will be used. That's the Rage Shield. Well, Rage Knuckles. Very nice, very nice. I made that with AI. I'm not proud of me using AI. I just don't have money. Uh, yeah. It's still cool looking, I can tell you that much. Very cool. So, last time we went over the Kazakage rescue mission where Naruto shoved people in a box. Well, actually, Kurama shoved them in a box. That's still one of my favorite titles ever. Like shove them in a box. It will always be my number one. I need to add that to my quotes if I haven't already. Oh, dude, I want to, bro. I need to do that now. Hold on, hold on. Shove them. No, that's shove in. Shove them in a box. Yeah. Uh, me. That one's overhaul. Over Thank you, main man. Uh, no, didn't really expect to show my quotes today. Oh, I got a good recommendation. Bro, Rustage, I recommend you all listen to the Shadow song. If you haven't already, I still recommend you re-listen to it. They're pooping. I smell poo-poo. You pooping? You pooping? I love that quote. It's so funny. Why does it keep on doing that? Please quit. Anyways, shall we get into it? Like I said, last time we went over the Kazakage rescue mission, and Kurama shoved the people in a box. Uh, Gara got revived, and now we're doing a time skip. I think a week or two time skip from that day. We can see Naruto uh, laying in his presumed bed, maybe his bed, maybe not. I don't know. He could be getting busy. I don't know what to tell you, dog. Why are y'all getting closer to me? You're gonna ruin my recording. I love you and all, but please don't ruin my recording. I do not want to do this again. Hello. You're not going. Oh, you're just gonna like climb up. You need help? You can go through. I'm not gonna hurt you. Man, you all are soaked. How did that even happen? That's not even deep. How are you soaked? I mean, I guess there is deeper water down the way, so yes, that makes sense. Now she's just gonna go back in. What is? Why did she join in a line? Why are y'all doing this to me? That was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. She climbed out of the creek in front of me, right? Walked over, went to another spot right beside the creek, and then just climbed back in. I'm so confused. I need to get those out of the sun. Y'all want to know science? Now, given I'm not going to try to teach you any of this, I'm also going to say this. This might not be true. This is just a thing I heard once upon a time. Okay? I'm also chewing gum at the current moment. I'm sorry. I heard if a water bottle, like a plastic one, stays in the sun too long, the water inside it is not safe to drink. I don't know. I couldn't tell you how many times I've done that. Just like randomly took sips of a water bottle I left in the sun, or left laying there. Like, man, it will be fine. Couldn't tell you how many times I've done that. I know this is quite a bit, but couldn't tell you the correct number. But anyways, Naruto laying in bed, uh, clothless. All right. Um, you would be thinking, I really hate these appointments with Orochimaru. I mean, given sometimes they're fun. Um, sometimes they hurt. They're not fun sometimes. Uh, yeah, I know. I mean, given I can't feel it, but I know your pain. Yeah, I highly doubt you do. Oh, trust me, I do. I don't. I'm just trying to sympathize with you. I heard that's a thing you people do. Humans do. I wouldn't count most of the people we've met human. You're right. I mean, for like, one guy was a puppet. One guy was a human boom boom. This one guy's a snake that sheds his skin. One's I don't even know what is up with him. The one guy can turn into water and remake himself. I don't get you. One girl, you can bite her and you heal. These people aren't humans. I don't, they're alien like, I'm telling you, man. I get what you mean. I mean, given they're nothing like father or anything. Who's your father? The Sage of Six Paths. He's an Otsutsuki. You'll learn about him in the coming months. I don't like the way you're saying that. I mean, like, it's true. Nice jump, bub. Anyways, they would go on to have a conversation about, well, not really a conversation. I don't really know what you would call it. Like, at all, I don't know what you would call it. Uh, After a little bit, Naruto would fall asleep for a couple hours until he would be woken up uh, by Toyuya, and she would say, "Hey, Naruto, get up! Uh, Something is happening. You might want to know." Yeah, yeah, just okay. Yeah, okay. I'll be there. Yeah. As he would lean up, he would stand up, fully naked. I just got another idea. An ink quirk. Okay, now this idea fully expands off of a character in One Piece D&D Marines by Rustage, Jiro. He's a Commodore. He's Kai's uncle. Never mind that. He has the ink no me. I need to write that down somewhere. Okay? Or I turn it into a magic idea. Or quirk. Crap. Now you got me confused, my guy. I don't know what to do now. Asta or Deku or Naruto. I don't know which one to do. Hmm. Okay. I shall think of that after this. I'll probably just flip a coin, honestly, to figure that out. But anyways, so Naruto would get up, dressed. I don't know why him being naked gave me the idea for an ink work. Now that I think about it, why did that come to mind when I thought of that? I'm not, bro. Sus, dog. That's sus. Hi, ma'am. That's a bird. What's that bird doing? I'm telling you, some of these cows are like big dogs. Sometimes, and then if you like just look at them, they'll just have like a they have a takedown glare where they're contemplating like of I could totally just run you over and you couldn't do anything from where you are currently. Right? You ever met an animal that would give you like a stare that like, yeah, I could take him. to you, like that type of glare to you? I have. I met plenty. I live on a farm, and the amount of animals I have had here is immaculate. I had peacocks here one time, once upon a time. They gave me glare in their cage, like, you better let us out, or we're gonna peacock you. I don't know what that what does that mean. It's like those voiceovers of animals. Those videos. I have so many of those videos because they're hilarious. Anyways, uh, Naruto would get dressed. He would head out. That wasn't pleasant. What is all your What's your opinions on texting stories? If you need a good recommendation, Shadow Inkling, uh, well, actually, both of their new series, the Earthbending Deku one and the I don't know how to say it Cat Deku one are amazing. I fell in love with the cat one very quickly because I'm a cat person. Um, the Earthbending one is also amazing. Like it's up there. I've watched other of their like one shots or videos and whatnot. Right, I've watched them. It's great. Uh, Demon Court Deku is also very nice or good. I want to say nice. It's very brutal. Also terrifying if you're not expecting what happens. I honestly thought it was going to be like a Shinra type deal. It's not. It certainly isn't. Oh my. The Raiju quirk is also very nice. Prophecy myths. False Genius is amazing. All their like I guess one shots are very good. And then there's one where it's a Yandere Nejire X Deku one that has been my favorite texting story just because how funny it is, how good it is for the past like 3 years. They're all like they're amazing. Um, but anyways, sorry for going on another tangent. There has not been a lot of lore this episode. It's been 3 minutes and I haven't done anything but talk. This is why I edit most of my video out. I edit most of this stuff out. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for wasting your time. I'm so sorry. Let's get into it. Well, more into the story. So, blah 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 blah. Okay, Naruto would meet with somebody for his informant. They would start talking. His informant would say, I don't know if you would be saddened by this news or pleased, but uh, a shinobi did pass by the hands of Hidan the Immortal and Kakazu. I don't know his epithet off the top of my head, but they're both of the Akatsuki members that you asked me myself, to spy on because you worried about them and them being dangerous because of them being called the Immortal Duo. Yes. Do you know who passed by chance? Um, he used to like he was once part of the 12 Guardians. I believe his name was Asuma Sarutobi. Damn it. Of course it had to be him, of course. Of course. He was one of the good ones too. He was one of the good ones. Damn it. Anyone else? Did anyone else pass? Fall? No. Um those two did escape though, as the Leaf Shinobi uh well, they ran. They have retreated to their village by this time, and by my estimations, they they should be there. But in my theory, they're gonna fight again somehow. There's no way to doubt it. So I believe it would be in your best interests to either find these two known as the Immortal Duo, or completely remove all your ties from the Leaf. I'll do the first one, I can tell you that. I liked Dawsima a lot. He was a good guy, he helped me train. So, this Josh Sheen, follower, as what you've told me, and this freak, they're going down. You hear that, Kurama? Yes. This will be fun. We're gonna make an immortal mortal. Yes, we are. Let's go. And also, uh, Torrent, I need you to find, or could you find the locations, or help the other two others, find the location of the other Jinchuriki? Yes, yes. Thank you, Torrent. Um, Also, tell Rose that her and Thorn uh, will be also looking for the Jinchuriki now too, since there is not a lot of the Akatsuki left. I honestly could care less. I'll let the other nations deal with those. I'm dealing with these two. Yes, I'll tell them. Torrent looks. I want to describe him in case one of you want to use that as like a persona or something. I don't know what you are doing. Um, he has black pants that have white spots that go into into the inner thigh, or like to the crotch area, that look like waves on both legs. As you go down, his pants get taped off where his sandals will start at the top, which would be in like around mid calf area, right? Black sandals. Actually, no, blue sandals with more white patterns all around it. Uh, right. two pouches on his backside, one on his side. All right, with two Tonto blades, and then as you go up to his shirt, it's actually like a crop T-shirt, a cropped top. I get a crop top with sleeves that go all the way down and turn into gloves. There's also an open spot, like at the chest, like a window, I guess, of a crap. What's it called? I forget what it's called. Crap. Uh, uh, okay, never mind. Scratch that. There is a window still. It's in the shape of a like a of a wave or like a swirl. Yeah, swirl. Not like a Uzumaki swirl. It's a like a like a whirlpool swirl, right? Going down. And then he has uh, blue hair and two markings that go at the corner of his eye, like to the side of his head, and would stop where his hair is. So, like on the side of his, like, well, at the corner of his eyes, they would go around, like to the back, and stop where his like sideburns are, like his hair actually starts. Okay, eyes are blue, like a very deep blue. Okay, that's how he looks. Oh, the crop top is black with like the wave is or the torrent. I mean, like the whirlpool is outlined with blue to tell what it is. Okay, no, the whirlpool is on its back. There is a window. No, there's not. There's not a window. Never mind. I changed my mind. There you go. If any of you do fan art, be my guest to make that. Okay, be my guest. I Man, I'm telling. If anybody would do fan art for me, that would be amazing. I couldn't tell you how accomplished I would feel about that to know that somebody cares enough to do fan art of like one of my OCs. That'd be awesome. Torrent. Okay. Uh, so right as things would go on, Naruto would go up to the land up. He would go to the outside, out of the base, and he would go to the location that Torrent last saw uh, these two nin. Uh, right. He would go to the last known location, look around. This would actually be like a little town. He would ask around certain shops. He would go to pubs and whatnot, asking around for information until he would eventually get some usable information. Two people in straw hats leaving the village out of the north exit. So he would go through, he would follow that path. until eventually this path would be led into another town, right, where Naruto would go in. He would ask for information, the same places as he did general stores, pubs. Once again, he would go to these different locations where it would be quite easy to get information. Um, and then he would get more information that he could use. Uh, and this being that two people in straw hats left out of the east entrance that very day, earlier that day, right? Naruto would go. That path would have three splits, right? One would lead to a dead forest, mountain, uh, ledge. That path was relatively covered. One path would lead to, well, actually, the other two paths would lead to other towns, um, right? That's what would happen there. And then Naruto could hear incense chakra, or multiple presences of chakra. Sorry, choking. Multiple presences, well, multiple symbols of chakra down that one path to the wooded dead forest ledge. So he would go. He would stay in the tree line, and what he would see would be Team Asuma and Kakashi fighting against uh, Hidan and Kakazu with no sign of reinforcements or any like presence of reinforcements near. So what he would do is intervene. He would pull out his wakizashi. He would use poison release, acid fangs, where his blade in his hands would go purple as for his hand without the blade in it. His nails would grow long. Uh, right. And then he would use Racing Cobra, where the head, well, the Hydra, not Hydra, good lord, the, what is it? Oh god. Where, the purple Cobra would, well, the, hold on, there, I have this for a reason. Racing Cobra, a snake made of Naruto's poison, would come out of his back and would fight with him. Uh, right. It being controlled by Kurama. Right. And then he would start this fight off strong. He would use Warlock, where he would grab Hedon by the, like, by the ankles, where he was about to jump and try to take out Choji, but he would be stuck there. Everyone there would be confused. Hedon would yell out, "What is this stuff? Oh, come on, man! What is this? It's burning now. It's burning." And then a voice would echo out. through the area, saying, "So, I guess you two are the one who took out my friend." Everyone stare to see this. Well, everyone stare out to see Naruto, or at least who they thought was Naruto. Huh? Me? Maybe. I've taken out so many people. You gotta remind me. His name was Asuma Saratobi. Oh, one of the 12 guardians. Yes, yes. I did do that. I did, and it felt so good. You probably shouldn't have said that. Why? What are you gonna do, kid? Make more of these hands grab me? No. No, I'm not. This guy's gonna shove you in a box. As the snake controlled by Kurama would slither off, well, like, it, get off of Naruto's back, and he would start to grow in size. His fangs would grow bigger. Uh, right. God, Jesus Christ. Couldn't tell you what the hell that was. I got attacked. Now, again, I don't think it was on purpose. At least I hope not. You must be confused. I got attacked by a bug. Like a bug flew right in the back of my head, and I dropped my phone because I slapped it. Um, yeah. Anyways, so as Kurama's semi, uh, well, slithery body would grow in size, it would also change shape to a more humanoid snake. Kind of like how Kurama's like a more humanoid fox. Yeah, I don't know. You can imagine it however you want. I'm not gonna force you to do anything. It would definitely grow legs and arms, right? See, you also hurt my friends over here. Now, given they might be shocked to see me, or might not know who I am, I'm Naruto Uzumaki, your killer. As he would run with the Wakazashi in hand, he would plunge it into Hidon's back, take it out, plunge it into his arm, and then take it out into the stomach, into the other arm. As he would kick him, deactivate uh, the wearlock, as it and Hidon would go flying. He'd be grabbed by Kurama, slammed to the ground, and then attempted to put in a box. Which wouldn't work. He would stand up. All these wounds would heal. Oh, so that's what they mean by calling you immortal. What the hell? This thing can talk? Yeah, it's quite entertaining, isn't it? Yeah, I guess. How the hell did you get that? I got. How much would you pay for it? Because I kind of want one. Oh, I can't really do that for money. It would physically kill me if I did sell that to you. See, I'm one of your targets. Hello, I'm a Jinjuriki for the Nine Tails. What? Yeah, you heard me. I'm one of your targets. Well, here's a 2 for 1. I get to take out the copycat ninja, and I get a Jinjuriki for it. Oh, by the way, I would recommend you turn around. What? Why? Because of that. What the hell? Kurama would be doing hand signs by this point to use Boa Eruption. He would slam his hand on the ground, and as the purple hue would light up the ground, it would erupt under Mr. Hedon, right? Just burning him alive. Or technically melting him? I think that's how poison works. Or acid, at least. I think that's how acid works, at least. Don't quote me on that. Because I don't know. I wasn't a big science guy. I was a history guy in school. I'm still in school for another year. Damn it. I'm a history guy. I'm a history nerd. Okay? I like history. History's fun. I want to I want to discover it all. And no one will stop me. Anyways, the fight would start. Right. Hedon would try to slice open Kurama, but you wouldn't work. It would just go straight through it. As Naruto would run up behind, trying to get him again with his Wakizashi. Right. And they would clash. Scythe with Wakizashi. Then, after they would clash, Naruto would sweep the leg, or attempt to. Hiron would jump up, but that would leave him wide open for both of them. They would both use bitter shot, as they would both hit, one in the stomach region and one in the lower back. Which I explained this earlier. Well, earlier in the series. Once you've been hit by this jutsu, it feels like a very sour like food. Like it feels sour. I hope you get what I mean. I thought this was very interesting, but it's very like sour. Like say you're eating like a warhead or something, or like a just like a sour candy or like a sour fruit. Imagine that feeling on your body. That's what you get. Okay, that's what you get when you get hit by this jutsu. To be fully honest, right? That's what you get when you get hit by this jutsu. All right, yeah. Hidon would also be like blasted higher in the air, where Kakuzu had one of his mask things grab Hidon and just fly him away. Then Naruto would say, "Man, I love it when they run." As they would both start booking it, they would start rushing in the direction. Kurama would use Black Widow, where the well, I guess either Kurama or Naruto, would focus chakra to the tips of their fingers, well, his fingers. Then after that, thin webs would fire out to wrap his opponents or slash his opponents. This would these purple webs or purple strings would wrap around Hidon's leg and then would pull him back as Naruto would use poison release. Hide your blade. Uh, he would open his mouth. He would throw his blade up into the air, the pointed edge pointing towards Hidon. He would hold out both hands, open mouth. These purple rays or reddish purple beams would all shoot out of his blade as well. Four blades, or not four, four four I guess beams. Four beams would shoot out, hitting Hedon. Right, Hedon, he couldn't dodge because this thing is holding him. Right, which given he could tell this thing ain't gonna take me, he would yell out, "Kakuzu, let go of me now!" As Kakuzu would be distracted with Kakashi, he would say, "Why? Well, this little brat over here hit me with something, and now my limbs, well, the areas he hit me with, are expanding." What? That's not even. Oh, wow, they are expanding. Then Kakuzu would be hit by Kakashi in the gut area by the right Kiri, straight through the gut, right, breaking a mask. I don't know I guess the water one or like another one. Kakuzu only has two left. Anyways, right. These where he was hit were in like the torso, higher like chest area would be hit. It would start to expand. On the thigh, right thigh that area would start to expand. On the side, his left side would start to expand. On his left calf would start to expand. He could feel it just stretching little by little. He would say, "What did you do to me, kid?" "Oh, you'll find out." You'll find out real quick, sir. I'm about to turn him immortal mortal. I can tell you that much. What does that? Actually, I get your meaning. That's very clever. And then these areas would start to expand more and more until they would pop. Um, Red stuff would start to just gush out, just like uh, I don't know how to explain it. Oh God, bug after my ear. Why do they always go for my ears, man? Stop going for my ears. Anyways, so as you'd go, these areas would explode, like I said, and then Kurama would throw Naruto up in the air. Naruto would uh, he would cut off their legs and arms in one fell swoop. He would start to fly closer to Kakashi, and he would say, "You need some help? Well, look who's here." Escapist, huh? What can I say? Sometimes you get, I never really explained that to anyone, did I? No, you didn't. Well, if I stayed any longer, I would have, Meant the same fate as Mr. Hedon over there. What? I would have kicked it. Uh, uh, See, you know the seal that we took off of me, the curse seal. Yeah, things happen. Where Orochimaru turned that seal into a failsafe, where if it got taken off by anyone but him, my lungs would start to collapse on themselves, little by little. Oh, and the only way I could fix that was going to him, which he fixed. And now I'm kind of just like a not really text subject. We have I don't know what to say. Appointments, I guess. I don't get it. It doesn't really matter. One day I'll tell you. It's gonna creep you out though. Um, but anyways, hey Karama. Yeah. Let those three take care of him for now. All right. Just follow him. Make sure nothing bad goes wrong. On it. As he would pick up heat on. Because also here's the thing. The mask got destroyed, so now Kakuzu's down to one, technically two. Yeah, no, he's down to two now, officially two. Because the one that Kakashi destroyed, and then that one that Naruto destroyed, and whatever, right? I'll get rid of him in one fell swoop. Poison release. Amaru. Hi. Hello, buddy. Hello. Hello. Hi. Sorry, cow, distracting me. It's a very cute cow. It's a very cute cow. Those are crows. Hey, Tachi, don't come and get me. Actually, what is cow in Japanese? I knew it at one point. I knew it. Why don't I remember it? This sucks. Oh, it doesn't matter. Uh, Poison release. Amaru. What would happen is Naruto would take a deep breath in. You're okay. And that it doesn't matter. You're fine, bub. So you know your name is Maru now. I'm gonna call you Amaru. Probably won't remember that. Anyways, you take a deep breath in and then whew, exhale. A thin beam of purple. Okay, it's basically Poison Dragon Roar, but on steroids. Good lord, how much you dumping? I'm so happy you all. I don't believe you all can hear that. At least I hope you can't. If you can't, you just heard poo poo. No, not mine either. Anyways, so so what happens is it's like I said, Poison Dragon Roar, but on roids, like overpowered, just more destructive. Uh, right, and it's also pointed, so it's kind of like a column, like a spike. So what would happen is after he'd breathe out, this purple reddish beam like attack would explode out of his mouth, just tunneling towards Kakuzu, which Kakuzu would try to stop it any way he could think of, right? Which wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. I can tell you that much. Uh, and after he would get pierced by the little point that's at the end of the breath attack, he would it would explode like it would start to expand, I guess, and then it would explode. Okay, but I'm just gonna as the that's just like a one time thing. Uh, for the actual one, I'm probably just gonna copy Poison Dragon Roar. Maybe I don't know. We'll think. I'll think about it. I'll think what I remember. I'll probably just like expire. Not expire. That's not the right word. Not expire. Examine the way it's written, or like take words from it. That's all I do. I'm not gonna copy it. That would be like I don't know what that would be called. I'm pretty sure you can get in trouble with that though. I'm pretty sure. I don't know though. Gonna tell you, I'm not good with this legal stuff, so I'm not gonna do that. But we'll see. I'm just gonna like I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see. But right, it would expand into this more like gaseous, like breath than the like beam, like the little like thin ray just going piercing him and then expanding. Right. Um. Yeah, Kaksu would kick it. Hidan would be ended by Shikamaru. All right. Um. Yeah, I believe that is where I'm gonna end it. Thank you all for watching. Please go vote on my polls if you haven't already. I greatly appreciate it if you leave a comment. Also, I'll reply the best way I can. I'm not good typing. I don't text a lot. I'm not good at talking. Weird profession, I know, for a guy who's not good at talking. But hey, we'll decide that in a later date. But yeah, thank you all for watching once again, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Roll the dice, and I hope to see you all back in the kingdom of We Anime. See ya. Hope to see you all next time. Bye bye.